information that this special guest is about to drop is something that you're going to need. And it's also going to help you if you have any questions after. And for those of y'all who don't know me, my name is Rosalind, and I'm a member, or I'm a part of this opportunity. So we're just going to, one more minute and we're going to get started. And welcome, welcome, welcome. I just want to say thank you to everybody who is taking out this time in their day to get on this call and to learn about this very, very important information that the special guest is about to present to you guys. "30 more seconds and we're going to get started. Just waiting for a few more people to hop on, and we're going to go ahead and get started in 30 seconds. But while you're waiting, make sure you have a pen and paper for notes, because as we say, note takers are money makers. 10 more seconds and we're going to go ahead and get started, guys. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. For those of y'all who are just joining on the call, my name is Rosalind, and I'm just going to introduce you to this very, very special guest. And this special guest actually is the person who introduced me to this opportunity. And how it became something she introduced to me was because, for those of you who don't know, I'm working 2 jobs. And I just was like, I gotta find a way that I don't have to work all these hours to make money. So I'm exhausted, just tired. A day or so later, I get a video message from this person, and it was about this opportunity. And from there, I said yes, and I've been doing amazing ever since. This person is someone that I've been knowing for, I don't want to say how many years, because then I had to tell you our age, but I've been knowing her for a long time. She is one of my best friends. She is my sister. She's just an amazing person. She is an Army veteran. She is a breast cancer survivor. She is the best auntie ever. She loves archery and she loves rowing. And all around, she's just an amazing person. Someone who I like, love, and I trust, because those are 3 major things that you have to have when somebody is presenting you with this opportunity. So without further ado, Makisha, are you there?
Yes, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you see me?
Yes, ma'am. Very clear.
Perfect. Perfect. Well, I just want to give it back to you, Roz, because as you guys don't know, Roz kind of downplayed her part there. So Roz was working 2 jobs, right, that are meant for 2 people. And when she got introduced to this information, she was able to let go of one of those jobs. Now, how amazing is that? That is amazing. She's doing great things in the community. Like she said, we've been knowing each other forever, right? I'm not going to get my age out, right? We've known each other forever, and I'm just proud to be here with you, Roz. So thank you for taking that time to introduce me. Thank you for trusting me to become a part of this community. So like Roz said, my name's Makisha, for those you don't know me. And I want to thank you all for being here on a Monday night at 7 p.m. Eastern time. You can be anywhere else in the world. You could be watching Netflix, Hulu, whatever it is, but you are right here taking control of your life. So I don't want to disappoint you, because I won't. Because the information that you're going to get tonight is something that is really going to change not only your life, but your bank account, right? Because we all need to learn how to grow our money. So a little bit more about me and how I got involved into the Forex field, right? So one thing is that, like she said, I'm an Army veteran. So I served in the Army now for 14 years. On that last couple of years, say in 2011, I found out I had breast cancer. Now, no, I was pretty comfortable in my life. I was chilling. I knew what I had to do from sun up to sundown. The checks were good. The benefits were great. So I was comfortable. There was no reason for me to have a plan B. There's no reason to have a backup plan, because I knew that, hey, as long as I'm in the military, I'll be taken care of, right? But then sometimes stuff happens in the universe and you just get shaken up. It shakes you up and you're like, wow, things really are now in reality. Things are really brought to the forefront. So I was told that I had to retire from the military, and I wasn't ready for that because, like I said, I had no plan B. I was just accustomed to just working, doing my thing, getting paid, boom, I'm done. So when they told me that I had to retire, immediately I had to think about not only my health, because for one, I wasn't ready to leave this world, and for two, I didn't have any money to leave behind to my loved ones. So what was I going to do? So I did the first thing we all do. I went onto that famous search engine, YouTube. And I immediately started typing in how to make money from home, because I knew that I couldn't do a 9-to-5 because I was going through chemo, I was going through radiation, I had surgeries going on. So I wasn't the same person that I was before. So a 9-to-5 just wouldn't cut it for me, right? So when I typed in ways to make money from home, a lot of stuff came up, like legal ways, illegal ways, and then I came across this guy, Robert Kiyosaki. Now, Robert Kiyosaki, for those of you who don't know, is the author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And what he talks about is the 2 sides of money and the 4 legal ways for you to make money. So I'm going to show you that briefly. And the reason why I'm showing you this is because it's important to understand how money works and which quadrant that you fall on when it comes to making money. I'm going to share my screen here. All right, Roz, you see my screen? Guess so?
Yes.
Perfect. Thank you.
Nice car.
Oh, that's my dream car. You have to, not only have to dream about it, you have to actually see it as well. So that's my dream car. Yes, that's my baby right there. So I want to show you all this quadrant. Now, normally I already have it pulled up, but it should be in here. If not, it's okay. You're just going to have to see my face while I explain it. So as soon as it comes up, hopefully it's the right one. If not, like I said, we're just going to work with it. All right, so let's take a minute. So let y'all guys see my beautiful face once again. So when it comes to the cash flow quadrant, it said it is 2 sides to money, right? Let me stop sharing. There we go. It's 2 sides to money. So you have the left side of money and you have the right side of money. I don't know about you, but I like being on the right side of money. So on the left side is where over 95% of people fall, which is amazing. With all the population that we have here, 95% of people fall on the left side of money. And then that first quadrant is employees. Now I want you to think about this. What is an employee? An employee is someone that trades their time for money. That was me when I was in the military. I was trading my time for money. I was nice and comfortable. It was a relaxing job. To me, it was, I was chilling, right? But what I missed out on was a lot of time, stuff that I couldn't get back. When I was diagnosed with cancer, I realized that time was important, right? And it's a lot of stuff you just can't get back. So I missed out on a lot of my nieces and nephews growing up. Missed out on a lot of stuff, and I really didn't realize that. When you're an employee, nothing wrong with that, but just know that it should not be your only source of income. Because this evening, I'm going to show you how you can get 4 different streams of income just from being on this call, right? And that's without your employee income, right? So when you're an employee, now you're in the job. You have a job, which they stand for, just over broke, where they pay you just enough so that you won't quit and just enough to pay your bills. Like, how does that make you feel? Like, because some people feel like they're stuck at their jobs, right? But you shouldn't feel stuck because we have so much opportunity in this world. And what I'm going to show you tonight, you're going to see it's going to be able to set you free. Because also as well, when you're just in an employee mind frame, now you can't pass on a job to your niece and nephews. I don't have any kids, so I'm always going to say niece and nephews. So you can't pass down a job to your loved ones, right? You want to have something in place where if anything was to happen, such as what's going on in the world, right? You know that you're still secure. You know that your family can still live and survive. So then right below that comes into your self-employed. Because a lot of people comes from the employee down to the self-employed and it's like, hey, I'm good. It's all good. I got my own business now. Now that's great. That's great. But we don't want that to be your only source too. Because when you think of self-employed, because I thought that too. Remember, I went through this whole quadrant because I had to figure out ways on how to make money before it's time for me to retire. So one of the things I went and did was DoorDash. I did Uber Eats. I did Postmates. I did all of that because what I saw, right, still going from my employee mind frame, was that, oh, I make my own hours. This is great, okay? But what I failed to realize is that if I didn't make those deliveries, I didn't make any money. So I was still trading my time for money. So if I was sick at the house and I made no deliveries, I didn't make any money. So, and if you haven't noticed right now, even if you're self-employed, you still need to provide that service. If you have no customers coming in, you're not making any money. So now you're limited on your money. And I know we're tired of that. We're tired of being limited. I know we have so many things we want to do, whether it's travel, well, once everything is over, but you have a lot of things you want to do. So that's when I found out about the right side of money, right? The right side of money is where we all want to be. That's where you're going to be once we finish here tonight. On the right side of money, you have your business owners. Now, your business owners have system in place. When they say have a system in place, meaning they have something that's in place that is saving them time, energy, and money. That's like your Amazon. It's like your Tyler Perry, you got his different studios. It's like your Oprah Winfrey. That's like all the Amazon guy, all of them. They have systems in place. So now you went from trading your time for money to now having either people that can work for you or some type of system where if you didn't feel good for the day, you just want to step back and relax, you can. Because now you know that it's still going to keep going. It's still going to keep flowing. Money is still going to keep flowing in. So then I thought to myself, I was like, okay, Keisha, maybe you can do that. Maybe you can be a business owner. But then in case you can't tell, what I'm wearing, right, is what I wear all the time. And some yoga pants. That's pretty much it, right? So I didn't want to go into that business mind frame or had to go get an LLC, go had to figure out a business plan, had to figure out who I want to work for me. No, I didn't have the energy for that. That's when I found out about the last quadrant, which is the investor. Only 1%, I'm going to say that one more time to get a little close. 1% of the world take advantage of an investor. How is that? 1%. But that 5%, remember, got the right side of money, controls over half of the world's money, which is insane, right? So when you think of investor, I want you to think about real estate. That's what I thought about. Then the next thing I thought about was stocks. But then I found out, because I'm a researcher, so I dig deep when I research. And that's when I found out that it's one thing that they don't see on the news, right? There's not a going across the CNN at the bottom, none of that. Your friends and family aren't talking about it. And that's Forex. And what I learned at a very early age is that when everybody's over here distracted doing something else, it's normally something that's going on right here, that 1% that I can be leveraging. And that's what that is. That is Forex. Now, for those of you that are here, you might not know what Forex is. It's cool. It's cool because we don't learn this stuff in school. So I'm glad that you're taking advantage of this and coming here tonight because I'm going to teach you. So Forex simply stands for the foreign exchange market, right? And I'm going to tell you a difference. Remember I told you I'm a researcher. So I need to know what stocks was, what was Forex. I need to know the difference. So I knew that stocks is when we're buying company shares, right? And then I found out that Forex is when you're buying shares of a country's currencies, shares of crypto, shares of indices, shares of oil. I keep it going all day long, right? But you're buying shares of it, just like over here. Then I found out, okay, with stocks, I know that if I bought in at Tesla at $74.95 and it jumped up to $300.24, I made a profit. But if I bought in at $74 and it shot down, I lost money, which ain't cool because I can't get that back. Because we're not here to lose money, right? We're here to learn how to grow our money. So then I found out with Forex, if I traded that same Tesla stock over on the Forex side and it shot up, I made money. But then it started to shoot down, I still make money. So the power of Forex is that you still get to leverage that up and that down, right? People don't realize that. It's like, oh, it must be the same thing. No, you can trade stocks on the Forex market. You can trade, the currencies on there, the crypto. You can trade all of that on the Forex market. Another thing that I found out was that with the stock exchange, it's $1 billion per day industry, right? $1 billion per day, right? But with the Forex, it's a $6.7 trillion per day industry. I don't know about you, but when I was going through school, I didn't know how many zeros in a trillion. I didn't learn this until I learned how to trade Forex. And I found out there are 12 zeros in a trillion. 12. Imagine you can get just one of those zeros, right? If every day I can show you how to gain at least 5% on your account, now you're growing your money versus letting it just sit in a savings account or sit in your checking account and, bills keep taking it out. But, your savings account, when you put stuff in there, it takes maybe a whole year for you to even get 1 or 2%. But I'm going to show you how to do that every single day by learning how to trade in the Forex market. Now, the last fact, so I like to give facts first. I know I got my researchers online. The last fact is that Forex is recession-proof. Now, what does I mean when I say it's recession proof? That means that if tomorrow some crazy stuff was happening, right? You know what will shut down? The stock exchange. But you know what keeps going? The Forex market. So you can't be fired from the Forex market, right? The Forex market won't just let you go. No, none of that. The Forex market will be like, oh, I'm not trading today. No, the Forex market goes 24/7. And with your stocks, well, I know I got a lot of stock lovers on the line. You know, it's from 9 to 5 p.m. Eastern. You get off work at 6:01 or 5:01, what happens? You got to wait until the next day to start trading. Well, with Forex, you can trade that thing all week, all weekend, because you're trading cryptocurrency all weekend long. So it is very, very powerful. Now, how did I learn this? Now, I didn't just, fall out the sky. I was like, oh, great, this is great. Now I know Forex. No, I had to learn it. So I did what I did at the beginning. I went to my favorite search engine. I typed in how to trade Forex online, right? And so many people came up. I was like, oh, this is great. I can choose anybody I want to choose. I'm just looking at their views. They got the most views. That's who I'm choosing, right? So when I did that, I opened up a couple of broker accounts and I put my live money in there. When I say my live money, means my real money. Put my real money into the broker account and I lost money. I lost and I blew like three different accounts. Now, for those who are rookies at trading, when I say I blew accounts, I mean I lost money. Like the balance, gone. I mean, you know why? Because I didn't really know what I was doing. When I was searching on YouTube, trying to take the most cost-effective way, right? When I was doing that, what I realized, I wasn't getting that one-on-one mentorship. I wasn't getting that community-based. I wasn't learning risk management, right? So I was just confused because I was following anybody. You can follow anybody. There's no accreditation on YouTube. Anybody can post anything up there. My nephew can go up there and be like, hey, I'm an expert at building blocks, and boom, now all of a sudden he's an expert, right? But what I learned is that you have to find something that's accredited, something that other people just like you are winning at. So that's when I happened to be scrolling. We always love to scroll on Facebook, right? And I know it's a friend of mine. He was posting these charts. You know what the charts look like. And I was like, okay, cool, he's trading. So one thing I want you to take from this is that when you see someone else doing something that you want to do, reach out and ask them. And I'm pretty sure they'll be willing to share with you, just as he did. So he told me about this school. It's called the Ion Master Academy, which is a very, very powerful school, and it's accredited, and it's on the verge of being $1 billion school. Let me tell you why I chose this particular one over anyone else. It's because I'm a person that really loves to help people. The people in the G12 community can let you know I love helping people. So when I chose this platform, I found out that the CEO, Christopher Terry, he also helps people. He puts back into the community. So that was something that really struck my attention. Another thing is that this is so broken down, so simple, because learning to trade Forex is not hard. It's not. It's just new. And he broke it down where people like you, people like me, people from all different backgrounds, no matter what your history is, you can learn how to trade on this platform. So I want to show you. I'm going to share my screen. I want to show you how powerful the platform is. Like I said, it's called the Ion Master Academy. So one of the things I'm going to show you first, it'll start sharing in a moment. Here we go. This is a platform that you will have access to this evening when you lock arms with us. So I'm going to log in here. So it's just like if you were going to school. So I know some of you know people that went to school or you went to school. And how when you go to school, you're all happy, you're excited to be learning something new, and you're coming in debt-free. But then when you leave, like you got all these student loans, you got just all kind of debt, and then you're not even guaranteed a job. This school here, what makes it stand out is that you're coming in here with debt. Some of you coming in here with debt, and you're leaving from this school debt-free. How amazing is that? That you get to leave from here debt-free while also learn the skill set that you can pass down to your family. I teach my nephews this, right? And I'm on the verge of teaching my nieces this. That's how powerful this stuff is. Now, once this loads, you're going to see it's a lovely, lovely platform, right? So it's going to load in a few moments. If not, no worries. We're just going to switch over to my cell phone because that's the power of this too. You don't have to have a computer to trade this. You can do it as well with a cell phone. So we're probably going to have to switch over. Yeah, because I don't want to take all day. All right, so what we're going to do, I'm just share my screen from here. Here we go. Rosin, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Perfect, perfect. As you guys see, you see I got my lovely audio on too, because that's my dream car. I got to see it. I'm going to go test drive so I can smell it, all right? Well, that's a whole nother mindset lesson for y'all. So this right here is the academy. When you log in here, look how simple the interface is. Remember, I told you, this is on the verge of being $1 billion school, right? Just from people learning. So back here, you log in and have different things back here. Got your stats, right? Got your Hall of Fame. So the more you're back here learning, the more you get recognized. But what I want to show you is the academy. Because remember, I told you, tonight I'm going to show you 4 different streams of income. So in the academies, we have different ones. So the first academy I'm going to show you is what we are here for. It's for Forex. 1 stream. We're going to come down. Next, you're going to have it's a high frequency Forex. 2 streams. That's binary, right? Next, what you have is the cryptocurrency academy. 3 streams. And then also as well, if you want to make a business out of it, 4 streams of income in 1 academy. How amazing is that? So I'm going to let you look at the Forex one. I know a lot of people are familiar with Forex. So we have it in all different languages, English, Spanish, Portuguese, whatever your main language is, you can learn it in the academy. You don't have to just learn English if that's not your primary language. You can choose any one you want to. But since I speak English, we're going to go through English, right? So it's just set up like a school. Very simple. So you come back here, we have the different lessons. So this is where you would start to get your fundamentals and to learn the terminology. So when I start saying, hey, enter at this, hey, put your take profit at this, you'll understand it once you go through this academy. So as you see here as well, number 3 says test. So we have these things back here that's called confident quizzes, right? Only you can see it, so don't worry, I won't see your score, right? So every time you watch one of the videos, you get to now take a quiz that's going to make sure that you understood what you watched. That's amazing. I just love that. So I'm going to show you one of the videos. In the first video, in case you totally forgot what I said, what Forex is what is Forex. So now, you know where you're going to be able to hear it. But this video, I just want you to see the quality of it. The video is crisp. Because remember I told you this is on the verge of being $1 billion school. So of course the quality of everything has to be on point. These are not videos that you will find on YouTube. Trust me, I looked, right? So this whole academy, I don't know about you, but sometimes, you know, when I'm home or if I'm chilling, I find myself just scrolling, just scrolling, seeing what's on Facebook, seeing what's on Instagram. Oh, I remember her baby just grew up. Well, different things, right? And you find yourself staying on there like hours, because you get lost and sucked down a rabbit hole, right? For hours. And it's not even making you any money, right? It's okay to do it every now and then. It's okay. But that's not making you any money. This whole academy, for you to go through it, is 3.5 hours. So imagine you sitting here scrolling this, and what you're making money. It's showing you how to make money. So sometimes we have to switch our mindset and our mind frame, right? And understand that instead of us just like killing our brain cells, right? Just looking at all kind of random stuff, it's time for us now to start looking at stuff that's going to help us grow our accounts. That's going to help us pass down skills to the next generation. That's going to help us just live free and get that time back. That's something you can't get back. So after you go through the academy, don't worry, you don't have to be in the academy all day. Then we don't want to put you in all day, right? So once you go through it, remember it's only 3.5 hours, your next step that you're going to go through now is now we're going to get you on live with the educators, right? So it's called Go Live. We call this like our Netflix on steroids, because instead of you scrolling Netflix, scrolling Hulu, scrolling Disney Channel, all that type of good stuff, you can scroll this, right? And I don't know if you noticed this here, but this first educator said she has over 71,000 views. Think of this as being your YouTube, but I don't think it's making you money instead of the people that actually did the video making them money, right? It's making them money, which means that over 71,000 people watched her today. So many 71,000 people had the opportunity to make money. Now I want you to notice something as well. They have different backgrounds. People that look like you, people that look like me, people all over the world, right? Oh man, he got a new jacket. That's what's up. That's one of our favorite educators here. Like he is on point. He's one of the ones I recommend to y'all, right? So I'm gonna scroll down. So as you see here, it says pick a channel. Look at that. That's like saying, hey, you want to watch CNN? Hey, you want to watch HBO? Pick a channel. Today's channel we're going to watch is the Forex channel, right? This channel here makes you money. So here it's set up just like a TV guide. It's like a TV guide. So now you just went from the academy. Now you know the lingo. Now you're going to learn directly from the best of the best around the world. So let's say, since I picked on Manny, right? my favorite, so I pick on Manny. And what happens here, certain times during the day, he is live. So where it says watch again, it'll be a live session. And what this is for is because now he's teaching you how to trade. So you're live with him. So if you have a question, you type it in the chat box. Just type it in the chat box and he'll answer it live on the class. So while he's drawing on charts, while he's taking a trade, you're doing it as well, live in real time. So instead of us watching regular TV, we're watching this now and getting paid. And I know a lot of you work, which is cool, but after you finish this though, you won't want to work anymore. But we have classes on pretty much 24/7. So if you got off at 12 o'clock at night, midnight, we have a class. And if you miss any other classes, say for instance you had a favorite educator, it's all recorded. Everything is recorded because we like to work around, make sure that you can still learn this no matter what your work schedule is. So now you understand how to trade, right? But I didn't tell you the most important, my favorite part. Let me come back over to the academy. As you see, I'm just clicking a button, just flowing through, nice and easy, right? That's how simple this stuff is. So next thing I want to show you, you're like, okay, Keisha, I got the academy. I'm learning live from the educators, but I really, really want to hone down on my trading skills. Great. In this academy, we have so many different strategies, right? And all the strategies work. It all depends on what kind of trader you are, but all of them work. So when I say strategies, I'm talking about like your different game plans. So here we're going to start with Forex because we're all here for Forex. See here we got over 9 different ones. But tonight when you lock arms with us, you're going to immediately get access with the harmonics. So with the harmonic scanner, you're going to fall in love as soon as you see it. Like watch. Watch it. Look how beautiful it is. Look at that. I know a lot of you are like, I don't know. I don't even know what that is, Keisha. I don't know. Good. I'm glad you don't know because you haven't went through the academy yet. But all you need to worry about, though, move this stuff out the way. You don't even need to see the chart. All you need to know is how to copy and paste. Copy and paste. So you're going to copy all these numbers you see over here to the right into your MetaTrader 4 app that the person who invited you here is going to tell you about. They're even going to show you how to download it. That's how amazing this community is, right? So you're going to copy and paste. But I'm going to give you one better. Because you might be like, I don't like all those numbers. No worries. We have apps. So one of the apps I'm going to show you, one of them I can't show you because of, security reasons, but I can show you this one. This is called Swipe Trades. So imagine if you're at work and you're like, man, I can't look at the charts today. I can't even get on there. But you know how you get those text message notifications, those somebody liked your Facebook or your Instagram post notifications? Imagine you getting notifications that's telling you, hey, it's time to come make this money. And all you're doing is copying exactly what they have. So this one here is already closed. See, it says order type closed, right? But normally when it's a live trade, it has to entry and it's telling you when to get in, it tells you when to get out, and it tells you just in case something goes wrong, because remember the market is unpredictable. But remember as well, I told you in the beginning, I blew my account multiple times because I didn't understand risk management. But you're learning that here in the academy. That's how powerful it is. So I can show you all the different trades, all the different strategies all day long because we have so many, even binary, like all this stuff is here. Your 4 different streams of income, actually it's about to be 5 next month because we're actually going to have e-commerce as well. So imagine when you get access to us tonight, you're now opening yourself up for 5 different streams of income, way more than what you had before you came here, right? Man, it's powerful. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen. I showed y'all the goodies that I want to show you. Now I want to show you this beautiful face again. So another thing I want to go over is the questions that I normally get. The question I normally get, I think I already answered one of them though, is do you need a laptop to trade? You don't. You know why? Because when my laptop was just acting up, you know what I went to? My cell phone. That strategy I showed you with the harmonic scanner, you know where that was at? My cell phone. Remember I told you got different apps? Your cell phone. So what I would recommend that you do is to simply copy and paste the trades, right? And then build up your account, make your money. Then if you want to get a laptop or something, you can. But starting out, you don't need that. Another question I normally get is, okay, does it take long for me to make my investment back? That's totally up to you. What I will tell you though, is that once you lock arms with us, we'll show you how to place a trade. We'll show you how to make your first profit in your demo account within 72 hours, just using the products alone. That's it, just using the products. And then once you get familiar with the products, now we're going to show you actually really how to dive deep and start trading, how to start actually analyzing your own charts, right? So now you're not becoming dependent upon the products, but starting out, we want you to use the products, and then we're going to show you how to trade. Everybody's not doing it. And let me tell you that this is such a powerful community. Like our personal community is G12, right? And we're all like a big family. Like real talk, like no just, oh, she's just saying it because it's a presentation. No, we're all like a big family. We all help each other out. Roz can attest to that. Nisha can attest to that. Everybody can attest to that we help each other out. So say for instance, I didn't know the answer to your question, somebody else on the team knows the answer. So it's not just to get you into the community and then we just let you go and let you be. No, we actually still walk you through everything. We have classes every single day. So we're here for you. So also before I leave as well, because I'm wrapping it up for you all, and I just want to thank you all for still sticking in there. That's amazing. Over 18 people on the call and y'all are still sticking in there. That means that y'all are serious about learning how to grow your account. So I just want to commend you for that. Matter of fact, you need to pat yourself on the back for that. That is amazing, right? So right now I know I have 3 types of people on the call. Just three, right? The first one was like, hey, I was ready before I got on here. I just want to get a little more confirmation. That's amazing. I just want to go ahead and walk you into the community and have you get back with the person that got you on this call, and they're going to hook you up. And then you'll be in our first class tonight at 8 o'clock, right? And then you'll begin your walkthrough at 9 o'clock. I told you everything's a transition here. I said, we don't leave you alone. Then I got my second person on the call who needs to do a little more research, have a couple of questions. That's cool. That was me when I first started, right? But here's what I want you to do as well. Get back with the person that invites you to this call. And what they're going to do is hop on the line with you, just like we're here right now. Only thing is going to be you, them, and a mentor, so they can answer all your questions. Because you don't want to go back after you finish this call and go ask someone else who knows nothing about Forex. No, you don't want to do that. You want to ask someone who's doing it. That's how I'm able to make it where I made it to, right? Then I got the third person on the call. Just want to get on here and see what everything was about. Just wasn't interested. It's okay. What I want you to do is share this information with a friend, because it is recorded. So share it with somebody else and change somebody else's life, right? That's all. So for all of you, if anyone has any questions, you can ask the questions, but you have to type it in the chat for me. That'd be the only way I can see it. All right, no questions. That means that you want your one-on-one. I understand. I'm saying way. I prefer a one-on-one as well. So get back with the person invited to this call, and they're going to hook you up. I want to thank each and last one of you, especially Roz, for that lovely introduction. Thank everyone for being here on a Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern, learning how to grow your money. And I will see you all, well, those of you who are my number 1 types who are, locking arms with us tonight, I see you at 8 o'clock. And for everyone else, I know I'll eventually see you around the community. Stay blessed. Have a prosperous week.
Dream cars, right? Because it's got to be a dream. But you got to be able to touch it. You got to be able to feel it. You got to be able to smell it. Because it's coming to you, whatever it is. So whatever it is that you're dreaming for and hoping for and wishing for, go out there and find it. Find the future of it. Not very many. Unless you own Toshiba, LG, and those type of things, right? If not, your TV and that Netflix and Hulu or that cable is not making you money. It's better off. Look at this.
Yeah. You saw when it was in the middle line, you don't want to trade, right? You don't want to put in there because you don't know which one is going to go up or down. So you can go to another one.
How old are you, Dravis?
14.
14?
Yep.
If anytime it's in the middle, I want to put buy or sell because then they know what's missing. So a new thing that I call it, in the middle, I call it a mystery bone. So in the middle, you don't know what the bone is. Yeah. Okay. So then basically, so they have like every time for like 15 minutes. I go between a minute.
be showing both of you all. So you see my screen?